here at the Hilton LAX Airport. I'm going to be full hotel tour to the best of my abilities. This place is pretty darn big. Here we have the South Park entrance and the hotel's main breezeway. They have a airport shuttle, runs about every 20 minutes, and it's free to use. So that's pretty nice. This way, start with the lobby. There's several restaurants. Over here we have the Bistro. This one is open 24 hours a day. Over here is, I don't actually know what this one is. Let's go look. So much to memorize in this place. This place is huge. This is the cafe. This is where they serve most of the breakfast foods. I believe it's like $36. This is the grand stairway here. Going this way takes us back on track for the check-in area. There's the up escalator from the lower level. I don't do check-in too much. There's a gift shop there, just for the respect and privacy of other guests. So if you go back to the right, you'll have where we came out from the lobby. To the left, we get the set of ballrooms. We'll go over there first. And this is the ballrooms area on the main floor. There are several conference spaces in this hotel on multiple different floors. Phones and restrooms are down there. These are our main elevators. They have Mitsubishi DOAS system here, actually, which is a complicated system if you don't know how to use it, but in reality it's pretty simple. These elevators go down to the parking garage, and this terminal right here is the pay station for the hotel parking, although I do believe they validate your parking if you're a guest here. Continue the tour. We're actually going to go down first. These are Hitachi escalators. Is that what that label said? Yeah. Huh. Didn't know they were in the US. Hitachi brand escalators. Yeah, that's cool. So down here, it's mostly administrative spaces, except for the fitness center, which is over here. I'm going to try to hold this as steady as I can. I know I'm a bit on the rough side. Here we are at the fitness center. Now, I'm not sure why there's a sign that says you can do that. I don't believe that thing allows you to use online unlocking capabilities. This is an Onity lock from who knows when. You come into the fitness center. Here's our weight room, general weights training area. On this side, treadmills, elliptical. This is your cardio section. A lot bigger than an average hotel fitness center, but still nothing too crazy. This way I believe is a staff corridor, elevator service room, a couple things there. Now normally the escalator back up to the lobby is right here, but we're going to go down and showcase the parking garage as well in this video. We'll use the elevator for that. I don't even know how you get to it without using the elevator actually, so. I believe these are Mitsubishi elevators. Very nice interiors. I believe it's similar to what's on the main cars. Elevator fixtures are actually sorted wrong. They're backwards. 6 should be on the left. Here we are on P6. We'll hop off and take a look at the parking garage, and then we'll go back up to the main lobby level. The parking garage here is actually very, very nice. It's very clean, very polished, well kept up, and 6 levels underground. That's the other thing. Like, that is crazy to me. And most of the stuff I've been to, it's not that far underground for something like this. Gives this hotel a total of 23 floors, including the 6 underground and the 17 above ground. So we'll go back to the lobby. And we'll take the staircase up to 2nd floor. Cut through here. You can see the view of the lobby and this nice chandelier. Go up the stairs. This is a very, very nice property. And I stayed here actually relatively cheap, surprisingly. As usual, I'm expecting to be in something like Comfort Suites, and this ended up being lower than that. So this is a nice little lobby waiting area. Everything up here is simply just conference space. So there's not really a lot for me to actually go through and see here. And none of these spaces are accessible to me, I believe. I think the business center, if that's what this is, might be. Yeah, this should be accessible. But the conference rooms have those little Unikin door locks, so can't open those. Either way, they're turned off. This is our business area. Very nice. Got a full-size printer, 2 Apple computers, courtesy phone right there. And it looks like there'd be like a concierge here as well. So that's pretty cool. I almost actually missed that. I did quite a lot to plan out this tour, and I actually missed that. So it's a good thing I looked at that. There's so many different things. We're going to be going to both 3rd and 4th floor as well, but first we're actually going to take a little secret staircase up to the 3rd floor. And there's a few different things on 3rd floor. There's these little garden spaces. We'll look at each one of them. And the pool. It would be just up that staircase. But just real quick, I want to take a look at the hallways here. Just to show off just how nice this place is. Like, this is a very, very fancy hotel. Normally I don't try not to bias towards or against anything. My tours are mostly meant to just showcase the property, but I do think it's very pretty property. I guess they lock these doors at night for some reason. Not really sure why. It's not like it goes anywhere that you can get into from outside. This is called Malibu Garden. It's a nice little outdoor space. Every one of the third floor rooms opens into this area, actually. If we come in here, go directly across to the pool area. Pool is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. But this area outside here is actually open 24 hours a day. It's just the pool here that they close after a certain time. They actually put a bike lock on it too. So for some reason there's 4 hot tubs and 2 of them are not actually working right now. Probably because it's winter time, honestly. Even in LA it still does get kind of cold. Both of these hot tubs are open, but I was in this one. And it's a little bit colder. It's not like cold, but it's not hot, weirdly enough. This one is the one I was in that was actually warm. So, yeah. I should sit out here in the sun sometime. Well, I don't have time for that in reality. Too busy to be sitting out in the sun myself. There's a set of vending machines here. There's also this weird little room here, and this is actually accessible. It's like some kind of lounge. I think it's the airline crew room, actually. Yeah, crew lounge. This is an airline lounge for, I guess, Singapore Airlines. Normally this would be its own access level, but I guess it's just open. There's coffee machine, microwave, fridge, stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get in there. But hey, who knows? Might be if you're on the floor where the airline crew normally stays. I am on the top floor, and a lot of times hotels do put airline crew on the top floor. This area is just another little garden space out here. There's a person sitting there, so I'm not going to pan all the way over there. But we'll go look at the other one. There's one more on the other side. There's these events restrooms here. These are inaccessible normally. I do think that Malibu garden is probably the nicest one. Even the pool area could have a little bit more decoration, actually. It's a little bit empty. I had some trees and stuff, and it'd be very, very cool. Still a nice pool area. 4 hot tubs. That's a good amount of hot tubs. There's one other thing on this floor. Before I hop on the elevator, I should have looked at this like a minute ago. Over here is restrooms. These are card access. I'm going to make sure there's nobody in here. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, that hurt. Door hit me pretty hard. Nice little restrooms. Then we're going to go to the 4th floor. To get to 4, it's going to be the first time using these. When you select your floor, it'll tell you to take a certain car. This car, car C. Might have people on it, unfortunately.
Elevator G. Going up.
It doesn't. Okay. I don't think door close actually does anything.
Going up.
So, guest laundry is our next stop, which is a bit far down the hall, but it is my duty to showcase all of this stuff in these hotel tours exactly as how I would see it. So we're gonna walk all the way there. Oh, not quite. Thought that was the turn, but it's not. Over here. Guest laundry. There's somebody in there. But it's a little laundry room. There's looks like a couple washers, a couple dryers. Normally I'd open it and go into it, but I'm not really trying to weird anyone out. So that's good enough. That'll conclude the amenities tour actually as well. So then we're gonna need to go back to the elevator here and hop on the top floor. Here we are. Elevator C. Same elevator we were on. Fun fact.
Going up.
Fun fact about Mitsubishi elevators is they're supposed to be such high quality ride that you could balance a coin on its side and it won't fall over. And I would believe it. Here we are on the top floor.
Going down.
I just can't believe this place has 23 total floors. That's nuts. The ice machine, where was that? I should actually go show that real quick. I think it's right over here. Ice machine's right over here. I think that's a service elevator. Probably. I think their service elevators here are also destination control. Anyway, I already split the room tour, so that'll be a little cut here, and I'll splice right on the end of this video. So that'll be it. Alright, so the room tour, 1748 at the Hilton at Las Vegas, or not Las Vegas, Los Angeles Airport. I'm so used to Las Vegas. It's not the case anymore. So first thing when you come in, here is our property map, or our floor map, and some information. Backside of the door lock, and the room that you see when you enter. Immediately to the right is the bathroom. Have towels, toilet paper, a few different things here. Sink, toilet here, flush. bed. I don't really want to run the shower quite yet, so I'm not going to test that right now. But I'll show it. And there's the mirror. And I find this a little interesting, but not surprised. Does not include the water bottle there, but does include the other water bottles behind it. The coffee, and then there's nothing on the bottom of the table. Over here we have the nightstand for the first side of the bed. Nothing in this one. There's the TV remote, the clock on it, and the phone. King size bed. Let's see if I can lock the focus. It always does this all the time. Really wish my phone didn't do that. Well, this is cool. The safe is built into here. So I can get it all the way out. It's a decent sized hotel safe. Like, I could actually put a good amount of things in there. This gets caught. The other drawers, I don't believe there's anything in any of these drawers. No, usually not. The TV, I believe these are 40-inch. Desk and chair. The hotel clerk gave us extra water bottles, so that's nice. There's 2 phones? That's crazy. Mirror there. Note here. Have the perfect view of the airport runways. It's gonna take a while. In fact, you can't actually see it at the point where we take off. This side we have a glass table, a little resting chair, and another nightstand that is also empty. You know, I used to find Bibles in the nightstands. I just don't see that anymore. I did miss a couple things on the other side of the room here. This very forwardly placed mini fridge, which does feel cold. And here is the closet. Nice. That being said, that concludes this tour.